in the woods.
What?
She came back from work the next morning and found this in her yard. A woman by the name Jessica
Go watch
explains
this
that while
if
she
you
was on
get
her way
scared
back home
very
from working the
easily.
night shift, she found a set of footprints unlike any other animal she's ever seen.
It's almost like whatever this was jumped from my backyard over my fucking house and then just disappeared. The size of my footprint. Y'all see this? The size of my fucking footprint. There ain't no damn bird that damn big. No bird.
4 set of massive hoop prints can be seen on the side of her house, separated from the original trail, almost as if this thing was able to fly. She left her closet door open at night and saw this. A horrifying video was uploaded by unknown sources where a girl can be seen recording herself sing. But only moments after her recording, this happens. Like something straight out of a nightmare, a dark figure with glowing animal-like eyes can be seen peeking out as it reaches towards her. She left her closet. If you hear someone but you're all alone, this could be why. A man was home alone, relaxing in his room one afternoon when he began to hear footsteps just outside his room. Feeling like someone could burst into his room at any moment, he decides to confront this individual.
There it is again. Okay. Come here this time.
If you hear so, this is why you shouldn't explore abandoned places. On our previous video, urban explorer Urbix Hill experienced a horrifying encounter at the Robert Fulton School in Cleveland, Ohio, where he finds a folded down room, and as he goes inside, he finds this. Now, after this shocking encounter, Urbix Hill decides to explore a nearby area again, and as he goes into an abandoned house, this happens. This is why you should. They were exploring a sacred land when they see this. A Turkish paranormal team went to explore an allegedly cursed land that the locals have reported seeing a demonic creature roaming the land. As Aziza, Matt, and the team arrive at the location, they attempt to invoke this entity, and that's when they see this.
Boynuzlara bak. Tamam işte. Ahmet bu boynuzu şaşapal Ahmet.
A horned being that resembles Goatman can be seen watching them on top of the mountain. They were exploring. If you hear this, a skinwalker might be trying to lure you in. Here's why. A woman by the name Morgan Lambert has lived the past 25 years of her life in the Appalachian Mountains. But one day, as they're inspecting their property for any damages from a recent storm, they captured this.
Oh, God. I'm a spell.
What did you say just now?
I said, oh, God.
Wait, what did you say just now?
I just said, oh, God, because I... No, I really did. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I think
We gotta go.
we're good. We're good.
If you hear this is why nobody wants to work the night shift. A woman by the name Valerie was working night shift at the heavily haunted hospital, Dr. Sotero de Rio in Chile, due to the many inexplicable events occurring in that hospital, such as employees reporting disembodied voices throughout the empty halls, and even shadow figures manifesting via CCTV cameras. It's believed something evil resides within. Now it's 11 p.m. and Valerie's alone at the front desk when suddenly something visits her.
Ándate la mierda.
Valerie sees a wheelchair moving on its own, as if the spirit of a previous patient is stuck in limbo, forever wandering the hospital halls. He was biking down a trail when he sees this. A haunting video was uploaded by unknown sources where someone can be seen biking down the woods late at night, when suddenly from the pitch dark night, something horrifying is captured. What looks like a tall, pale figure can be seen standing in the middle of the woods. The figure resembles that of the fictional entity known as Slender Man, a being who lurks within the woods, stalking unsuspecting victims and abducting them. This is why you should stay away from sacred grounds. On January of 2019, during a marathon in the Hawaiian island of Oahu, a woman by the name Kay Borlace witnessed what she describes as the mythological entity known as the Night Marsher. Night Marchers are known as the ghosts of ancient Hawaiian warriors who are said to come forth from their burial site, then march towards sacred lands. Sometime during Kay's run through the dense forest, the figure of a man is seen watching her. She mentions that no one should be there since the track is off limits and in the middle of the forest. This is why you should stay away. They were out hiking when they heard this. At around 6:30 a.m., a woman by the name Joy was walking through a trail in Colorado when suddenly they begin to hear the horrifying howls of an unknown creature coming from the woods. She then explains that a biker who stopped by to ask what was going on didn't really mind going through those sounds, but as he does, they get worse.
A biker just went that way, and the sound got worse.
After about 45 minutes, 4 more hikers arrive and they all decide to check out the noises together, only to find it was just a kennel full of sled dogs, oddly sitting alone in the woods. They were out hiking. Imagine going to an open house tour and finding a potential murder spot. Reddit user Specific Crazy explains that while he was in an open house in the Sonoma County area in California, they come across this opening like a trap door. Letting their curiosity get the best of them, they decide to open it and find this.
Wow, that is I noticed that too. I don't know what this is, but there's a big bag in there with water.
A large black bag can be seen submerged in this brownish water. The man mentions the lady in charge of the open house told him to leave. Imagine going. He was visited by a weeping woman. A Reddit user shared a haunting video recorded by his home surveillance cameras. He explains that ever since him and his family moved to this house that's near a small river, they began to hear the haunting cries of a woman outside their house. But after checking their security cameras from that night, they would make a horrifying discovery. What looks like a woman in a white dress can be seen walking by. The man explains that the direction she was heading to is where the small river is located. So could this really be a wandering spirit of a weeping woman, or is it simply a creepy coincidence? This is why safety is always first. In 1974, a gruesome accident took place in California's Disneyland, America's sixth attraction.
Viendo videos.
Where 18-year-old hostess Deborah Gale was greeting guests next to the animatronics. But as the show ends, and only seconds after the lights turn off, this will be the last time Deborah was seen alive. When the lights turned off, the stage began rotating, crushing Deborah through a small channel between 2 walls. The audience notified the staff, but it was too late. As they reset the machine, her deceased body